All right, joining us now, friends of the room, two-time undisputed champ, the GOAT herself, Claressa Shields.
What's up, Claressa?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Good to have you.
You got something in your teeth. You got something in your teeth right there.
Hey, listen.
Claressa, that's a private joke.
First thing that I thought about when your name was brought up today and having you on a show was us just fresh off the jet from London in the O2 Arena, and you knowing what it is to fight in that arena with a packed house. Did you watch the Anthony Joshua Jermaine Franklin fight?
I did watch it. Yes, I did. I watched it.
What was your? First of all, I'll ask you this: did you notice anything different in his style or his approach being with Derek James throughout their fight?
I noticed he was flicking a jab more. He's more active with the jab. I noticed that, he really was relying on Derek James up in the corner. When Derek was telling him to throw the uppercut, I thought it was kind of silly that he turned his head to see what he was saying up at one spot point. But I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And he must didn't hear him, but he definitely got the message and started throwing the uppercut, and he was landing it. But I'm just happy to see, AJ back on a winning streak. It wasn't the best performance that I've seen from him, but I seen some improvements, and hopefully he stay with Derek and they can keep building together.
Yeah. So you think the next fight for him that makes sense is Dillian White, or what everybody else is trying to say, like the media and the fans, they want to see him against Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder?
It's really whatever fight he wants. In boxing, everything is about timing. After coming off of 2 losses, and now he just beat Jermaine Franklin, it's like I think he need another fight, with Derek, and then he can go to those big fights. I don't know if he should just jump right back in with Dillian White or Tyson Fury yet, which I just feel like he needs some more time.
I was switching gears because, still in UK mode, Natasha Jonas is a fight that felt, I guess, I don't know, was in talks, but it didn't come to fruition. Why is that?
She asking for retirement money. That's why. She acting like she needs to get paid $1 million to fight against me or something. And it's like, Natasha Jonas is not known here in America. I'm known both in the UK and America. That's why I get paid the way that I do. I get paid. I'm known worldwide. And, as far as in her brand, I guess she's a big superstar over there, maybe, but she just hasn't put in the groundwork for her to be asking for the kind of money that she was asking for. We were asking for a world title fight. We weren't asking for a fight to help her retire and take care of her family. That's just not what we were offering.
I wouldn't fight you for less than $2 million, so. I hear what you're saying, though.
But you would have no chance. At least she had a chance.
Exactly. Thank you, Claressa. Listen, so what was that fight going to be? Because she has 3 titles at 154 pounds. Yeah. Would that have been for Undisputed again at 154?
We really didn't get that far as in the details. We tried to get the money right. And then, we made her a nice offer, a huge offer that she turned down. So we didn't get to that part, but I would have liked to defend my Undisputed title against her at 160. Or we could have fought at, maybe a catchweight or something, but I still wanted to defend my titles at 60. So if we had to fight at 57, I would 58, 56, whatever made her comfortable. I would still be able to defend my 160 title as long as I fight over 154 pounds.
So you wasn't even trying to get any of her 3 belts. You was just trying to get that name on your record.
I don't want those 3 belts down there. I already beat everybody that was at 54, whoever the best was.
Right.
A lot of these 35 pounders that came up to 154, it's just sickening to me that these girls say that they'll fight certain girls at 154. But if the GOAT make 54, we don't want to fight her. If you're gonna be champ at 154, what is the difference between you fighting Cecilia Brækhus versus me? You know what I'm saying? If I can make the class one,
there's a big difference.
But Claressa, to be fair, remember Roy Jones went up to heavyweight to fight John Ruiz and only him. He wasn't trying to fight no other heavyweights. He said, let me take an opportunity while there's no big names and get this title. So maybe they're approaching it like that. You're a threat and they're willing to fight other girls, but not you. I mean, that makes sense if I was them.
Sound pretty scary to me.
Well, yeah, it is what it is. I want to know something because you're dabbling between two different arts. You're in the PFL. How do you feel about this new deal that Jake Paul has made with the PFL?
Oh, I am excited for him. I'm so happy he signed with the PFL. He's our partner now. I support him. I wish him the best of luck.
Oh, look at you reading something. You reading something. Hold on. Put that paper down.
Somebody got a gun to her head on the
That was cute. That was cute.
The computer. No, listen, that was cute. But I wanted, before we shifted to that, Brock, I wanted to ask you, Claressa, what weight class are you really most comfortable at? Because we're talking about all these weight classes. You're going back down 154. You've been at 60, 68. What do you feel is your true home?
I believe that 160 is my true home. I could fight 68 and not really have to lose much weight. But, 54 is a challenge. I only went to 54 because the girls at 47 was talking crap, saying that I was too fat to make 154. So I went down there and burst their bubbles, took their belts, and I called out Cecilia Brækhus because she was the one saying, oh yeah, I would come to 154 to fight against Claressa if she can make 54. And then when my fat made 54, she was nowhere to be found. So that's the only reason why I did it. And the only reason that I was going to fight at 147 was to challenge Cecilia Brækhus or Jessica McCaskill. But those girls didn't want no smoke with me. So I only was going down those low weight classes to make history. That was the only reason. And to fight against the best, because they said that the girls at 130 and 135 are more skilled than the heavier girls. And I'm like, no, none of the girls in boxing are more skilled than me, no matter what weight class, because I'm 160 or 168, 154, and I'm faster than all of them. I got better IQ than all of them. Offense, defense, grit, heart. I got more than that than all of them at any weight class.
You know what? It's funny that you say that, because I know how supportive you are to other women in the sport. Like you've always shown your love for Katie, for Amanda, and a lot of others. But sometimes you get frustrated and I wish Katie was heavier, or wish I was lighter. Yeah, so I could prove to the world that I am the best.
I don't think that I got to prove to her that I'm the best. I've already shown that. And, and if you're really a fan of boxing and you watch Katie fights and you watch my fights, you will agree that we both are phenomenal fighters. But you also will agree that I have less challenges. There isn't a style that is my kryptonite. If you're a very unorthodox, aggressive fighter, you're going to give Katie Taylor problems. And you can be aggressive and big like Savannah Marshall was against me, and I'm not going to have all those problems. I'm going to make easy of the job and get the job done. So, and I mean, just certain stuff that we can do. Katie has, she's great defensively on her feet. Her defense is her footwork, but she lacks defense up top. And that's why after every fight, she got, knots and bruises and stuff like that. And that can be avoided, and she can do better counters, but she hasn't added that to her arsenal yet.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of what Ak just said, how you're supportive of other athletes, can you give us your opinion on Angel Reese and the double standard that's been going on with her?
Yeah, I had saw that Angel Reese got my full support. You know what? It reminds me of when both Savannah Marshall and Christina Hammer was talking trash to me, and soon as I started cutting it in with a knife and cutting those girls with my words, everybody looked at me like, oh, she's so mean, she's classless, she's ghetto. And it was like, no, nobody ever wants to look the other way and look at Savannah Marshall and look at Christina Hammer and just really acknowledge that I was responding, and I think that's just the double standard that there is, and it shouldn't be there, but it's a sport. We're competitive. We are allowed to do that, and we shouldn't be called ghetto and classes for being passionate about our sport. So Angel Reese was right. Give her her ring. She earned it, and it wasn't a problem when the other girl was doing it. And I don't know, maybe it's the skin tone. I don't know, Maybe it's how we talk. I don't know.
No, it's not
I just know
maybe.
that it ain't right.
That's exactly what it is. That's obvious. It is what it is. But I appreciate you for talking up about it. Because basically people complain if you're not aggressive, if you're not playing hard in the sport, or if you're not fighting hard in the ring, but then they don't want the other emotions that come along with it.
Look, there's rumors that you're going to make a big announcement this weekend on a major broadcast. Is that true? Is there something brewing?
Yeah. It's something brewing, to all the naysayers that were saying, oh, Claressa can't sell out. I've sold out every arena I've ever fought in. Whether it was 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, or 7,000 people. Now, as you know, yesterday's price is not today's price. So now we fight at a bigger venue with a lot of bigger things. And I'm just excited to be able to make this huge announcement as soon as I can.
All right, well, keep it on lock. People stay tuned and tapped in because I think this weekend something's going to happen. Look, Claressa, thanks for taking the time. As always, talk to you soon, champ.
All right.
All right, take care.
Introducing the new DAZN Boxing Show podcast. No matter the time or the place, getting your boxing content has become easier than ever. Tune in as we give you exclusive insights, predictions, fight night recaps, and more alongside the biggest names in the game. All for free. Available globally every Thursday across all audio streaming platforms and with new episodes dropping weekly to give you the latest news. Just type in the DAZN Boxing Show podcast, listen in, and enjoy.